All right. Um, Kirsten is going to sing our theme song now. Go ahead.
We don't have one.
Good morning, y'all. Happy Monday and happy May. It is the 1st of May, which is really easy for me to remember because it's the first time it's happened this year.
It's gonna be May.
And it is
Take the
a
words out of my mouth.
Monday. And it is the year 2023, and we are live. We're a few minutes late because the the kitty was outside and the cat door wasn't working, and we had to like put a little saucer of cream by the door, and
She's
we finally.
lactose intolerant.
No, I'm not lactose intolerant. I can have a little cream as a treat.
A little cream if it's in a saucer and on the floor and you have to lap it up.
Exactly, it's my kryptonite.
We're definitely going to do that for our
God.
next live stream. All right. Yeah, so I'm sleep deprived again because I was recording a lot over the weekend, and I had a big lunch yesterday, and it just kind of stuck with me, and I didn't sleep good. So there's that. So it's really my fault, and I apologize. There's a couple of things that I wanted to talk about. Actually, it's just the one thing. There's this company that used to be called Facebook, and now it's called Meta, which I could make a lot of jokes about. But that's not the problem. So their management model, which was do shit, break stuff, and then fix it and just do it like really agile and fast. It's a popular development model. It's a popular model amongst coding companies, but it does not scale. It does not scale. Once you get past, maybe a couple hundred employees, then that's just gonna cause chaos and mayhem. And this has happened, of course, with Meta book. We have a hand up, Ricky.
We do. We have a couple comments.
Already?
A lot.
So Thoughts Bright says good. They're all on YouTube. Thoughts Bright says good morning, everyone. Amy Hogan says good morning. Max is a new commenter, says good morning with a sunrise emoji. Gary Bennett says hi, Amy. Thoughts Bright says sleep deprived. Is it like insomnia? Because I sure have it. I don't know how to fix it, but I think as a teen, 5 hours is enough. And Amy says, hey, Gary.
We should do an episode on sleep.
I'm down for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
let's do it.
live stream this all sleeping. That's popular on TikTok. I love that.
What, live streams of sleeping?
Yeah, it's an actual thing on TikTok.
Oh my God. That doesn't surprise me.
It doesn't either, but yeah, we should talk about sleep.
That's almost Rule 34. It's
Rule 34.
Ricky got that. Kirsten's gonna have to Google it.
I'm taking notes.
I don't always remember if I get the number right. Is that Rule 30? Oh, Rule 43. No, Rule 34.
It's 34.
It is Rule 34. Yeah, okay, I got it right. But yeah, so but about Meta book company people, Zucker Co. There's a couple of things that have gone terribly wrong over there, and they are struggling mightily. And I mean, more than a couple of things, probably. I mean, the whole way that they handled all the election bullshit. I mean, that really, that tar has not left them. And and you know, that'll continue to be a problem for them until they address it head on, which I don't expect that they'll ever do. But you know, I want to talk, and maybe we'll just do this evening a little bit more. I want to talk a little bit about what leadership means, and you know, the differences between running a small business and running a very, very large business. And you know, because this isn't going to come up for a lot of us. And I know that more and more um, developers and the people who would be in my audience are self-employed or are working remote or are working contract, and and they need to, you know, learn how to run a business. And running a business oftentimes, more often than not, involves managing people, even if they're not your employees, right? If they're vendors or customers or clients or whatever, um, you know, and how to do that well. And you know, I've made all the mistakes, believe me. And I'm at a place now where, you know, it really seems to be working well. And so, you know, I want to have that conversation. But what's one of the things that's going on that's gone wrong at Meta, and I can talk about this briefly in the few minutes that we have left here, is that uh, Zuckerberg has never learned how to lead. He leads by brute force, by the fact that he he happened upon this sort of accidental mega success. And I say accidental because it wasn't what he was trying to do. You know, he was just trying to create this little app for his college, and it just kind of got out from under him and became this ginormous thing. And he's never been consistent about his mission. He's never been consistent about his vision. But that one core thing that he built, the Facebook thing, just, you know, took off and has continued to dominate. It will not dominate forever. TikTok is gaining fast. You know, they managed to purchase Instagram, which, you know, is also starting to fade due to the same leadership failures. Um, but you can't just push people around and expect them to be loyal and expect them to stick around any longer than it serves their needs, right? But if you there's a saying that it's not the job of a leader to always be at their best. It is the job of a leader to always encourage their employees, or you know, whoever that they're leading, to be their best. So my job is not always to be at my best. My job is to encourage you all to be at your best, and all of the things that that entails. um, you know, making sure that you're taking care of yourselves, making sure that the kitty doesn't get locked out in the cold, that she has her saucer of cream, you know, and and you know, making sure that you know what your job is, and giving you, you know, giving you the opportunity to just do the job as you see best, and because you know your capabilities, and presumably you know your job better than I do. And you know, and if some of that doesn't work, then we can find corrections, and you know, but it's not about pushing you around. It's about leading, and encouraging you to be your best, right? Zuckerberg has never got that. He just bullies people around, he forces people around, and he dangles the carrot and the stick, you know. And that just ain't it. We can maybe talk about this more this evening. We have more comments.
Yes, of quite a few. From Thought Sprite on YouTube again says, "Why does it happen to me so much in life?"
Why does what happen so much?
I'm not entirely sure, but I'm thinking
Okay.
maybe getting pushed around by a boss. That's right around the time that it happened.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I mean, the other side of that is, you know, When you interview for a job, and this has always been my philosophy, whenever I've interviewed for a job, and you know, as a consultant, you often have to, you know, go to an interview. And sorry, I got a little crick in my neck. And whenever I've interviewed for a job, I always turn it around and I want to interview them too. And I want to say, why do I want to work here? You know, what's the culture like here? Do you enjoy working here? And, you know, get a sense of whether or not that's going to be someplace that you're going to enjoy working. Because, you know, at the best, you have a job, you're going to be spending literally a third of your life, right? A day is 24 hours, 8 hours is a third of that, no matter how you
I
slice
believe
it.
he elaborated. He says, or they, I actually am not sure of the pronouns of ThoughtSprite, but they said, why does it happen so much in life? Like when I get to learn a topic, I meet someone or something that does the same thing, that is in that topic and well versed in that topic. And I'm assuming maybe he's talking about your videos.
I don't know,
But
you know,
there's a word for that. That's like not deja vu, but yeah, there's a word for it that I'm blanking out on. But
like
it's when you suddenly learn
synchronicity.
yes, synchronicity, but there's a specific word for it when you learn a word and then all of a sudden you see it everywhere. This is seeing like a similar concept.
Yeah, yeah. So it's serendipity. Um,
Or
you know, um, when I want to learn
Oh,
something new, I will. You've still got your hand up, you know that.
I
When,
still have more comments.
okay, go ahead.
Okay. Then ThoughtsBright asks Max, how is it being in an entrepreneurship? Max says, really an enjoyable job when I see and find a problem in my community and country and thinking about how to make that into a product. That is beautiful, Max.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. The most successful businesses are the businesses that identify a need and fill that need in the best way possible. And you know, that's what I've done with my online courses, and hoping to continue doing that for a long while here. Um, and then we have our other secret project, which is exactly that. We saw a need, and we're going to fulfill that need like gangbusters. Um, yeah. Are
I
you the
for
gangbusters?
no, I just forgot I had arms for a minute because Ricky doesn't, and we share a brain cell. So going back to that phrase that y'all were trying to think of, I don't think we would have ever guessed this because I Googled it and it says, what is it called when you learn something and then see it everywhere? And it says this phenomenon is called the Bader-Meinhof phenomenon or the frequency illusion.
There you go.
Does that
I'm sure
jog?
that was just right on the tip of your tongue, right, Kitty?
Absolute. Oh,
Exactly.
There you go.
I mean, yeah, you guys are so smart. Not me dying the first round of the murder trivia every round.
And we got time for one more, Kitty. Go ahead.
Okay. ThoughtSprite says, I hate high school sometimes. They're so useless. I'm currently learning real estate and business to start my own. And then Gary Bennett says, see you tomorrow at Amy. And Amy says, yes, please. See you tomorrow at Gary. But I disagree. You guys should see each other tonight at 6 p.m. PST.
That's right. 6 p.m. 1800, 6 p.m. for the Muggles, Pacific time from fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. And we're out of time right now, but we'll continue this conversation this evening. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye, y'all.